What's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Prophet. We back with another video. You know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, I seen this video titled Rockets coach Ime Udoka is getting the last laugh on Malika and the Boston Celtics. What the hell going on here? I don't know, but I seen the video got 460K in 3 days. So we finna check out the video, see what's going on, see what the business is. We got Kendrick Perkins, little ugly ass up here in the middle. So let's check it out.
I hate it for him, but he put himself in this position. But why are the other people getting left off the hook?
Well,
that's the problem that I have right now. Everybody got to be held accountable.
Maybe I'm missing something as it relates to the law, but why we don't know her name? It's not like she's a minor. I feel like we should know her name publicly as well. I'm Jalen Rose, and I would like to apologize for a comment I made earlier on NBA Countdown. I questioned why a woman's name who had an alleged affair with Celtics head coach Ime Udoka was not made public. I now understand fully why her name should not be released to the public. Now back to our NBA coach.
Boy, they be making these niggas apologize on camera and everything to keep that damn job up there, boy. Boy, your ass on that ESPN or that Sports Center talk show and you say something wrong, bro, if you don't apologize, they gonna fire your ass. Quick. They gonna fire your ass real quick. Don't matter who you is.
With another one. Welcome back to the Dark Times channel. Before I get started, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you're not new to the channel and you've been enjoying the content,
drop a like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button for me as well. And so we got to go ahead and discuss Ime Udoka, Houston Rockets head coach and former Boston Celtics coach, former NBA champion with the San Antonio Spurs. We got to go ahead and discuss what's going on there because it's looking like he could be in position to get the last laugh. Because back in 2022, right before the NBA tip-off, right before the start of the season, the Boston Celtics did something that no other sports team has ever done before, which is fire a head coach that got you to a finals appearance in his first year because of a workplace romance.
Was just this gross focus on identifying unnecessarily women's names that may or may not be involved. And I think it is it isn't too harsh to say that that was a failure by many people, including folks within our own industry. And
chopping it up on ESPN with you guys about this, but I'm off until next week. But I definitely want to touch on this Ime Udoka situation. Just saw a year suspension was just handed down by the team for an inappropriate, consensual situation with a female that worked in the organization. I've been in the league played in the league for a long time.
Now, bro, this is what I think, bro. They shouldn't have gave him a year. You feel me? Especially that it was consensual. Like, she agreed to it, he agreed to it. Like, they both grown adults. It ain't like he her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he did this without her permission. That would be a whole different story.
Anyone who played in my opinion can tell you this is a very common situation. This is not new news for people who've been in the league or even around organizations. I've seen it from owners to executives to coaches to players to trainers to therapists to dancers to PR ladies. Like,
it go down.
This is not uncommon.
Look at all these niggas with money and all these thirsty women. You know what I'm saying? Go down.
Corporate America or another sector. We all know that workplace romances are going to happen.
There's a lot of work to be done between now and then.
Yeah. Okay, so have dinner or something. Go over it.
Marcus.
We're colleagues. We can have a business dinner. And you're the one flipping this into a man-woman thing. I just said dinner, and let's discuss our workload. That's what I'm talking about. You've got a hell of a load.
Okay.
Dinner?
Dinner.
Okay, I'll see you at dinner.
Right. So, of course, we all understand that these kinds of things happen from time
to time.
Better
watch your wife, my nigga. If you sending your girl to work, she got a work husband 9 times out of 10. So you young niggas be careful, man. Old niggas be careful, bro. You feel me? Like, she might got one. You never know.
Is you don't have a medium trying to persuade an audience, the audience being you, that somehow this workplace romance or entanglement wasn't just that.
You know, this relationship, one of these relationships that was had with Ime Udoka and one of these women, it was consensual, meaning that this woman actually played a part in it too. So my thing is, yes, Ime Udoka was wrong. We get that. His punishment, he deserved that, and whatever else follows, I hate it for him, but he put himself in this position. But why are the other people getting left off the hook?
Why they keep showing her though?
That I have right now. Everybody got to be held accountable.
But the fact that it was able to go on all day, the fact that we are sitting here debating whether somebody else should have been suspended or not, we are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
First of all, let me be very clear.
Don't blame the women, bro. She probably initiated the whole thing. What are we saying?
I don't appreciate where you're going with that. I'm not blaming anybody.
What?
But Ime Udoka. He deserves, the fact of the matter is, I've said he deserved to be fired if they were going to fire him. If you're not going to fire him, then don't fire him. My issue is all of this being publicized.
But even with all that Ime Udoka went through, he found himself in the perfect situation with the Houston Rockets.
For sure.
The Houston Rockets, when they found that Ime Udoka was getting released, they were somewhere doing the Birdman hand rub. I guarantee it. Because it's not often that a coach like Ime Udoka, a coach that's young, that's been a champion in the NBA, that has the resume that he has, that has the pedigree that he has, being under Greg Popovich, fresh off a finals appearance, becomes available. And so the Houston Rockets swept in and they haven't looked back since. His first year last year with the Houston Rockets, he doubled the win total in one season. They went from a 20-win team to a 40-win team. And now this year so far, they got the second best record in the West.
Yeah, the Rockets hooping. I ain't gonna lie, they hooping.
Best team in the West last night in OKC.
Show your daughter how much you love her.
Them folks hooping for sure.
It says,
they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 119-116 in this matchup between number 1 versus number 2 in the West.
Ime Udoka's done a great job of teaching them how to play like a team. Last year was, Jalen and whoever. Now they're moving the ball. Everybody's getting their fair amount of shots, and they're playing very well.
Take them goddamn yellow glasses off, Shaq, man. What the hell you got going, bro? Take them shits off,
moving
bro.
The ball. Everybody's getting their fair amount of shots, and they're playing very well.
It's giving them stability. They changed. This team, man, Ime's done a fabulous job.
And Ime Udoka has got this team playing defense. And the more I think about the situation with Ime Udoka and the Boston Celtics, the more I'm starting to think that it had less to do with the affair that took place and more to do with the power struggle. Because like I said earlier, you don't fire coaches of this caliber because of an affair. That kind of stuff goes on all the time, all day, every day. But it's only ever so often you get a coach like Ime Udoka that can elevate a team. This is what coaching looks like. When you can take a team that was dead bottom and bring them to the top in a matter of a season, that's what coaching looks like. And so that's not the kind of coach you let walk out the door over a workplace romance. And I remember in that Brad Stevens press conference in regards to Ime Udoka, he tried to act like he didn't want to fill in and take that head coaching vacancy that they now had. And his own owner actually had to call him out on it.
Point where you considered, almost for like stability reasons, obviously you have great familiarity with this team, to step in and coach on.
He knew he didn't want to fire, bro.
So Joe's the best choice to do that. By a long shot. If you don't like the results, would you think about taking over? Absolutely not.
We did have a conversation, a brief one.
Yeah, but you know, I think the other part of it is like
just wanted to make sure.
There's a lot of factors in play of why I wouldn't necessarily even want to do that.
And so I believe it's something that Brad Stevens actually wanted to do, but they were so sloppy in this handling of Ime Udoka and this whole situation that it would have blew up in his face. People would have definitely called him out on it because I believe they were going to try to Mark Jackson him. The same way they did Mark Jackson in Golden State after Mark Jackson took the Golden State Warriors to the playoffs, turned that team around after he got Steph Curry.
They did Mark Jackson dirty, bro.
Gave them all the confidence in the world to shoot the ball the way they shoot it. They finally get to a playoff game and they fire Mark Jackson. And all we got from the media in regards to that situation is that nobody wants to work with Mark Jackson. He's not likable. But yet, all the players you talk to, all the former players you talk to, the current players you talk to, everybody seems to like him. And so it's interesting.
Hey, why they did him wrong, bro.
It's worked out for Ime Udoka. He's got the Houston Rockets in second place in the West, and they're challenging for that #1 spot. And he's in a great situation. And he's got everybody on that team bought into exactly what he wants to do and his coaching philosophy. And so I think that's going to be a wrap on this particular video. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button before you leave. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe
button. What y'all
button
think though,
well.
bro?
And as
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That shit going on all the time. When, you know, the workplace romance and all that weird shit. But hey, what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Let me know in the comment though, bro. See y'all niggas in the next video. Gone.